BlueLink app and you download it to your phone.
Yep. And then you also need to have the Apple Watch app on your phone as well.
Okay.
So then you open this up and you have a user ID and a password, right? So I'm going to log this particular vehicle in. So I need the number off it. You can also lock the doors. And that's a remote lock, and it takes a PIN number as well. So that's a scenario when maybe you and I are walking to the theater and you say, did we lock the car?
Oh.
And I can send this.
That never happens.
Right. If I've left the car and somebody needs to get something out of the car, I can unlock the car. I can stop the engine. I've got a parking meter. I can flash the lights. I can flash the lights and honk the horn as well. I've got a car finder here if I can't remember where I parked. Which
you can't remember where you parked. That never happens either.
And then I can also check the vehicle status. So let's just do a remote start. I put a PIN number in for security reasons. You would do the remote start, you know, from inside your house or inside your office. Okay, so now the request sent. So let's see how long it takes for it to come back down to the car.
Okay. Usually it takes about 30 seconds
or so.
So you want to hit it, you know, when you're
thinking about getting ready to leave.
Telling your children, we are leaving right now. You must be in the car.
Exactly.
We are leaving right now. If you're not in the car,
there it goes.
I'm driving away without you. So the lights come on, and now it's still locked. So can I unlock it with my?
No, it's not.
You have to use this.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll still be running when you approach it. So that would be an example of using that. Would be in Minnesota, where we're here today, would be to melt away the snow or ice, or in Florida or Arizona to cool the car down. And so if you have an Android phone, you can download the Android Auto app, and it's now available in the 2015 Sonata, and it will be available in the 2016 Sonata. And what that does is it takes the best features from your phone and projects them up onto the head unit in a very simple, easy to use manner. This particular car doesn't have the system yet, but in the future it will. And what that does is...
So you would just connect it with the USB
to
your phone.
Right, and everything's brought in through the phone. So what do you want to use while you're driving? Google Maps. Everyone agrees that Google Maps is the best. So why not just be able to bring it in through the phone? You can do messaging. You can say text messaging. While you're driving, you hit the push to talk button on the steering wheel, and you just say the message. Text message, Mitch, I'll be running 20 minutes late, and isn't the weather great in Minneapolis today? And it uses Google Voice, so the voice recognition is very, very, very accurate in sending messages. So you can make phone calls with it, and you can also do streaming music apps or any type of streaming audio feature as well. And the same thing with CarPlay. People touch their phone an average of like 150 times a day. So you're already familiar with how this works.
Who does that?
Right? Why not just give them the same interface? Is what Hyundai is going to do here in the future is we have a system coming out called Display Audio, and it's essentially a dummy terminal. When I say dummy, I don't mean anything about the electronics. It's just a terminal that's optimized for plugging into your phone. And then everything is brought in through the phone. If you're an Apple fan, you'll love CarPlay. If you're a Google fan, you'll love Android Auto.
The point of interest.
Find me a bicycle shop. Yeah, I do.
Oh, look at all those bicycle shops.
Yep. So you can also use, when you're using navigation, you can do Google search, and that's actually powered by BlueLink.
Oh, and so what happens with that?
You can just type it in manually.
Oh, okay, but you have to be parked to do that.
Right. This is meant to do while you're driving.
While you're driving.
Yeah.
And we never think about what we want to do while we're driving.
Right.
service site, connecting you to an agent to schedule an appointment.
So this is, they're
Your
gonna
call may be monitored or recorded for quality purposes.
locate the vehicle, and then they're gonna come on and
Thank you
ask.
for contacting Hyundai BlueLink. My name is Andrea. How may I assist you today? And what is the service that I will be scheduling?
Just an oil change.
And did you have a specific date in mind?
Thank you so much for
No
the tour.
problem.